The ruling DMK in Tamil Nadu, which has its roots in rationalism, is in a tight spot over the recent two-day state-sponsored international conference to celebrate the greatness of Lord Muruga. Some of the allies of the DMK have criticized the government for holding a religious event. Is the DMK changing political course and trying to woo the Hindus? Vanakkam, this is T. Suresh Kumar. Thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindu Focus Tamil Nadu. On August 24 and 25, thousands of devotees and hundreds of scholars from across the globe had descended in Palani. Palani is one of the 6 holy abodes of Lord Muruga. They were there to attend the Murugan International Conference that was being organized by the State Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowments Department. This was perhaps the first time in the Dravidian-politics dominated Tamil Nadu that a religious event on this scale was being organized by the government. What's more surprising is that this event was inaugurated by Chief Minister MK Stalin via video conferencing. Stalin tried to encapsulate this whole event as part of his Dravidian model of governance, which he said believes in everything for everyone. He justified the event saying that the Hindu Religious and Charitable Endowments Department came into being during the Justice Party rule to ensure that temples functioned in a very smooth manner and provided entry for everybody. Stalin's son and Minister Udhayanidhi Stalin, who had last year kicked up a row by calling for the eradication of Sanathana Dharma, participated in the valedictory function via video conferencing. He said that this event was not just a spiritual conference but also a conference to celebrate the greatness of Tamil culture. Now, Lord Muruga, who is known as Kartikeya in the north, is widely regarded as a Tamil deity or Tamil god. Muruga was worshipped by the tribals in the Kurunji terrain. Kurunji terrain is basically a mountainous terrain in Tamil culture. The Murugan conference was criticized by some of the allies of the ruling DMK. The CPIM State Secretary K. Balakrishnan said that it was not good for the state government to organize a religious event. He said that while his party was not opposed to worshipping of gods, ideally the state must stay away from sponsoring this, and if at all the HR&CE department was organizing it, then the other ministers should not be participating in the event. In fact, Balakrishnan equated this with Prime Minister Narendra Modi participating in the Pran Pratiksha of Lord Ram Temple in Ayodhya before the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. The Vidudalai Charitable Katchi, another ally of the DMK, also criticized the event more or less on similar lines. Its General Secretary Ravi Kumar argued that conducting such events does not strengthen the Tamil secular identity. According to him, Lord Muruga can no longer be considered as an exclusive Tamil god because he has been appropriated by Hinduism as such. The BJP also hit out at the DMK. In fact, one of its prominent leaders, Tamilisai Soundarajan, mocked at the DMK, saying that the very same people who hailed Periyar were today chanting about Lord Muruga's greatness. In fact, this is not the first time that some political party is trying to promote Lord Muruga. In the past, there have been attempts by other political parties to present Muruga as an identity of Tamil culture. In fact, one of the first politicians in Tamil Nadu to hail the greatness of Muruga and project him in public for popular discourse is the Nam Tamil Katchi leader Seeman. In fact, Seeman would go one step further and call Lord Muruga as the forefather of Tamils. About 4 years ago, the BJP took up Lord Muruga in a big way. Objecting to the denigration of Kandasasti Kavasam, a popular hymn sung in praise of Lord Muruga, the BJP had taken up a big campaign in Tamil Nadu called the Vetrivel Yatra when L. Murugan was its state president. At that point, it was quite common for BJP leaders to pose for photos along with the veil, the lance or the weapon of Lord Muruga. The erstwhile AIADMK government, headed by Edappadi Palaniswamy, had in fact declared a public holiday on the occasion of Thai Pusam, a practice that continues even under the DMK regime. While the DMK's Lord Muruga outreach might have surprised a section of the people, one also needs to take note of how the party has dealt with this concept of Hindutva and Hindu religion over the past few years. In the past, the party has been associated with controversies related to the Hindu religion. About 15 years ago, the then party president Karunanidhi had questioned in which engineering college did Lord Ram study to build the Ram Setu. Likewise, at one public rally, he had called the Hindus as thieves and later clarified that what he really meant was that Hindus were somebody who would steal the hearts of people. He had also admonished his party men once for sporting the tilak or the kumkum mark on their forehead, calling it as a bloodied wound. In fact, he said that the youth had a moral duty to guide the future generations by upholding the Dravidian ideology of rationalism. However, at a later stage, Karunanidhi had slowed down on his attack on the Hindu religion or Hindu deities. He would point out that while the Dravidar Kalagam leader Periyar E.V. Ramasamy would call for breaking of Vinayaga idols, the DMK founder Annadurai had said that I would neither break a Vinayaga idol nor break coconuts for the deity. Besides, Annadurai had coined the popular slogan Undre Kulam Urvane Devam, which means one race, one god. In fact, Karunanidhi said that while this was the history of the DMK, the government actually provided protection every year for the Ganesh Chaturthi procession and immersion of thousands of idols in different parts of the state. In an interview to The Hindu in 2015, when Karunanidhi was specifically asked about this perception that the party was anti-Hindu, strongly countered this. He said such a perception of the DMK being anti-Hindu is per se false, and the party strongly believed that all religions should be treated equally. Going a step further, for the first time, he said that 90% of the DMK cadres belong to the Hindu religion. According to Karunanidhi, the DMK was against the fundamentalist activities of those who were claiming to protect Hindu or Hindutva. Going a step further, he said that although he himself was an atheist, he never imposed it on his partymen or family. He said that he was well aware that those around him did not believe in atheism or rationalism for that matter. The DMK has politically realized that it can no longer take a very hard anti-Hindutva stand. In fact, that was reflected in the party's 2021 Assembly election manifesto. The party promised in this manifesto to renovate and restore temples at an investment of 1,000 crore rupees. Besides, the DMK promised to sponsor spiritual tours. It said every year 1 lakh devotees would be sponsored and sent to religious places across the country, including Rameshwaram, Kedarnath, Puri Jagannath Temple and Varanasi. A couple of years ago, after becoming the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Stalin sought to counter this charge that the DMK was anti-Hindu. He said that this was the handiwork of the BJP, RSS and Hindu Munani to project the DMK as an anti-Hindu party in a systemic fashion. He went on to say that there is not a single temple which his wife has not visited. Likewise, he also said that there were many DMK district secretaries and functionaries who believed in Hinduism and were even sporting the kumkum or the tilak, a practice that his father had criticized in the past. All these clearly point to a shift in the DMK's stand in terms of ideology. There is no doubt that the party is seeking to tap the soft Hindutva vote. Whether the party will succeed or end up alienating its allies needs to be watched in the long term. On that note, this is D. Suresh Kumar signing off. Thank you.